Two giants in data analytics. Looker Studio versus Microsoft Power BI. Which platform truly stands out in 2025? On the left, Looker Studio, Google-powered dashboards for effortless reporting. On the right, Microsoft Power BI, enterprise analytics with deep insights. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly which tool leads the pack. The result might surprise you. Here's our battle plan for this video. We're going to break things down into categories that actually matter: price, ease of use and learning curve, data connectivity, visualization and customization, analytics and data modeling, performance and scalability, security and governance, and, of course, ecosystem integration. Think of it as a mind map, the big picture before we zoom into the details. So first up, price. Looker Studio? You want simplicity? You got it. The basic version is completely free, and if you're using Google connectors, there aren't any sneaky fees hiding. Sure, if you want those premium connectors, you'll need to whip out your wallet, but for most people, the essentials are baked right in. But you know what? It does skimp a bit on power features. Now jump over to Power BI. It has all those advanced analytics built into the box, and it's kind of loaded for enterprise stuff. However, here's the catch. You gotta pay for licenses if you want to share and collaborate properly. And honestly, the premium features for bigger orgs, not cheap. Still, if you're after something affordable and easy, Looker Studio sneaks in as our winner here. Moving on, ease of use and learning curve. So, Looker Studio, it is like drag, drop, done. Seriously, it's intuitive and totally non-threatening. If you're a beginner or just hate complicated setups, this is your playground. No coding needed. But when you want fancy custom stuff, well, it's not really built for that. Power BI? Absolutely friendly if you're coming from Excel. Tons of advanced reporting power. But here's the thing. Once you dip your toes into DAX or Power Query, it's a bit of a brain workout. Non-tech folks might feel lost, honestly. But overall, Looker Studio keeps things simple and wins this round. Now, data connectivity. Okay, Looker Studio shines with Google tools. If you live in analytics, ads, sheets, setup is basically instant. But when you step outside Google's world, suddenly you need to pay for more connectors, and the options get kind of limited. Power BI, though, this is where it goes all out. Hundreds of sources. SQL, Excel, Salesforce, AWS, Oracle, even Google stuff, plus direct query, so you get real-time access to those mega data sources. Configuring things can be complex, and some integrations need enterprise access. But honestly, for data connectivity, Power BI is in a league of its own. It's the clear winner here. Oh, and here's something cool you probably didn't know. Looker Studio used to be called Google Data Studio, and Power BI, it actually got its start as a kind of experimental Excel add-in. Funny how these two have evolved into major platform heavyweights. All right. Let's talk visualizations and customization. Looker Studio, super clean, easy on the eyes dashboards. You want a chart? You make a chart. That's simple. But it does fall short if you're dreaming about crazy custom visuals or deep data drill downs. Power BI, though, you get a marketplace for custom visuals, interactive dashboards, even advanced formatting that makes your head spin. It can be a bit overwhelming, and some of those advanced visuals, you better have some expertise. Still, it's super powerful. So yeah, Power BI takes the win for visuals and customization. Okay, analytics and data modeling. With Looker Studio, you can blend and calculate fields. Pretty much perfect for basic or straightforward reporting. But if you want anything more complex or real-time, you're gonna hit a wall, honestly. On the flip side, Power BI is like a full-on analytics engine. Power Query, DAX, AI-driven analysis, anomaly detection, there's a lot happening under the hood. It's robust, but let's be real, it takes some skill. Still, as far as analytics muscle goes, Power BI wins hands down. Next category, performance and scalability. Looker Studio does really well with small to medium datasets, especially for Google reports or marketing stuff. Super quick, super simple. But ask it to handle massive, complex data, it's not built for that. Performance starts to drop. Power BI, meanwhile, can chew through mountains of data, totally optimized for those giant enterprise workloads. It's heavier on resources, sometimes needs some fine-tuning, but if you're thinking large scale, Power BI is absolutely your guy. Let's move on to security and governance. Looker Studio keeps things streamlined with Google sign-in and simple sharing controls, so your basic access needs are covered. But enterprise security and compliance, not really its thing. Now, Power BI, we're talking advanced permissions, detailed user auditing, full-stack integration with Microsoft Security, and features for GDPR, HIPAA, and all that serious compliance stuff. Truth is, you might have to fiddle with some settings and pay for premium features, but Power BI dominates in the security department. Last up, ecosystem integration. Looker Studio absolutely nails it if your team is married to Google Workspace. Native integration, instant access, all that jazz. But stray outside Google and things start to feel a bit disconnected. Power BI, though, has deep ties to Microsoft 365, Azure, and can branch out to tons of other cloud platforms. You do need Microsoft accounts, of course, but honestly, both tools are kings in their own kingdoms, so let's call this round a tie. Let's get a quick visual on how these two stack up across all those categories. You'll see Looker Studio owning simple, affordable workflows, and Power BI crushing it for enterprise features and deep analytics. The strengths really start to stand out. If you're just looking for super easy, fast dashboards that slot right into your Google workflow, honestly, Looker Studio is hard to beat. But if you want cutting-edge analytics, enterprise-scale power, and nerd-level customization, Power BI is clearly your champion. Did this deep dive help clear things up? Awesome. Make sure you stick around. We've got more BI battles, tips, and comparisons lined up. Catch you in the next one.